Yes, hello everyone. Welcome again to this session for this WinSaf session, where we'll have a look on how WinSaf works in front and behind the scene. And my name is Dan Baruka, well known on chain as BDAN in short. So if you're looking for Dan Baruka like online or on chain, you can find me. In case you want to find my handle or everywhere, well known as Bidan. So yeah, let's get started. People will join us while we'll be presenting. So let me share my screen. Uh, I hope someone will be accepting invitations. Um, I don't know who has the ability to accept because I have to do it myself. Okay, I'll be checking meanwhile. Okay, let me share my screen. Good. So yeah, as I was saying, today we are going to talk about WinSaf, how it works, and having like few Q&A, like questions, and I, like we'll be taking question from what people like. We also be going through a Q&A, like taking few questions after the presentation. So I'll start by presenting the slides. After the slide, we'll go through a demo presentation. So at the end, we'll have we'll take few questions if we'll still have time. So yeah, so what is WinSaf? WinSaf is just a on-chain lottery app inside Telegram, where people can buy tickets with SAF through runs on Safro chain, blockchain, and anyone can verify everything on chain because the app is 100% on chain, working on chain. So as I was saying, it's just a Telegram application since Safrochain is focusing on building mobile dApps. That's why we choose to use Telegram because many people have has Telegram. So it's quite easier for many people to use directly their account and start playing using their Telegram account. So it also include a wallet, and that wallet is yours. It doesn't the WinSaf server doesn't own your wallet. You have the ownership on the wallet. So it's a self-custody wallet, and everything is visible and publicly written on chain using a smart contract. So as the simple definition, it's just an on-chain lottery app that runs inside Telegram. Ticket costs 5 SAF, and draws run every 24 hours. And the whole thing lives on separate chain. So yeah, what the onboarding look like? Very, very simple and user-friendly. 6 digits as a PIN. Your wallet is automatically created, everything is set up, and you can just choose an avatar and start playing directly. So it takes like less than, we can say, 3 minutes. Even three is quite a lot, but three is a maximum it can take to set up, unless your phone doesn't have like good memory or it's a very old phone. So you can also use it in your computer, but we design it to be used in the phone. So your wallet, first of all, your wallet is yours and the wallet is protected. How does it work? So you can see where every time you are signing a transaction, you can see MPC wallet. It means we have three portions of the keys, which which sign the transaction. So your wallet keys is split into three pieces, and not you can't use one piece of the tree to sign a transaction or approve any transaction. You need at least two, and the recovery only serves you to recover. So, for example, switch from one phone to another phone. Most of the time, you'll use your phone, mobile, your PIN, and the servers is a second piece to sign the transaction. When you want to switch from a mobile to another, or for example, for your phone to your computer, then you'll be able to use the recovery keys. And again, I'll show you how it works using a demo. Um, this is how WinSaf home page looks like. We have the balance of the jackpots. It doesn't really looks like this because I just it's just a demo, but we'll see how it looks like. But we have key informations here. We do have the balance here, and we have a countdown here, and the main button to buy tickets. And any other information is here to just view, for example, tickets here, number of tickets, um, the streak, for example, and you can view all the tickets by opening the page. This is the balance you have. So as we said, this is a wallet. It's a regular wallet. You can do a deposit inside before even doing anything. Before, for example, buying a ticket, you can do a deposit inside, and you have the same wallet addresses for Kepler, for example. So when you are buying a ticket, the full five staff doesn't go directly in the pool if you've checked before. So we have 75% going in the prize pool, 10% going in the referral side, where someone who invited you get the 10%, and the 0.75, or we can say 15% goes directly in the treasury. And I'll explain what the role of treasury. This is not the fee because the WinSaf doesn't take any fee from anyone. The treasury serves the application itself. So yeah, buying a ticket is very simple. We can check here. This is the page to buy tickets. You just choose how many tickets you want to get, and it's unlimited. You can buy any quantity of tickets. Myself, I buy a lot of tickets every day. So here you choose how many tickets you want to get. You can choose numbers in case you want really to have your numbers. You can be switching. It generated automatically, and you just say okay, review and buy, and you'll send the transaction by putting your PIN, and you'll have the transaction hash here. And you can verify this on chain directly because you buy the ticket directly on chain. After that, we have the draw. How does it really work? Every 24 hours, the round closes and 6 numbers are drawn from the SUS, from a SUS, nothing got advert. So we are not generating the code, the 6 digit in the code. Like we don't generate it manually. It's run automatically and randomly. The server doesn't know the 6 digits before. So after the round closes, the draw numbers is like the randomness number is generated. Then you can reveal by clicking on the screen reveal. You'll see if you are the one who win the jackpot or not. You can be some you can be you for example, if you're not the one who win the jackpot, but you can still win. For example, you can still have like for example 5 matches or 4 matches. You'll still have some few amount from the pool. That's how it works on behind. As I was saying, so to get the jackpot has take only 60% of the full pool amount. So if you get the six digit, like the six numbers, the jackpot you'll take only the 60%. For example, we using our example here, we had like 45 here. So from the 45, you'll have the 6%, which is something like this, uh, uh, not exactly, but it will be around something like this. But it will just take the total amount. So it will take the 60% and give to the jackpot wallet. If there is no jackpot, we can still have the 5 matches. And for the 5 matches, you have the 20%, which is around something like this. And this depends on the round and depend on the amount, the pool amount. The third one is 4 matches, which takes the 12%. And the last one is 3 matches. And you can some here, you can have the 100% of the pool. So, for example, we have two. We have two jackpot. It's possible because we don't know the numbers. When we are giving you a number, we are not the one generating the number. So it's possible two people get the same 6 numbers. Okay, how does it really works? The smart contract will split the 6% to the two people directly. So this amount will be split to two people. Will be divided by two, and everyone will get the half. And if you are six, this amount will be split in 6 people, but it's really not. I'm saying it. Um, it's really difficult to get the 6 digits. So I'm not sure to get 3 people having the 6 digits, the six numbers. I mean, and for 5 numbers, this happens most of time, and four. So exactly for 4 numbers, it doesn't touch the 60%. It touch only the 20%. So if we have 4 people having 5 matches, you'll split the 20% by number of accounts having 5 matches. You can have like 5 matches by having different numbers, but it has the 5 numbers, the 5 matches. So you'll have to split the 20%. Exactly the same for 4 matches and matches. And it doesn't depend on the place. Like if only you get the 6 number, the 3 numbers, you'll be in the list of 8% here. That's why you can see if you get the pool and you see that you got three, matches, but you don't have the 8% directly. You can have something like 100 SAF or less than 100 SAF because maybe many people got uh, 3 matches. That's how it works. And the pool stays big because um, if you get the 5 matches, you don't touch the pool, the jackpot pool. That's how it works. So let's see now if there is no win, no jackpot win. We can have like no jackpot win. We can have like, sorry, we can have the no jackpot win. We can have no 5 matches, but we can have matches, and we can have 3 matches. If you are the only one having the 4 matches, you'll have the 12%. So if there is no one here and there is no one here, we still have the 6% and the 12% in the next round. That's how it works. And this is the sample from round 15 to round 18. The pool is always growing. And the jackpot rolls until someone hits. So it's not, for example, after 5 rounds, it gives to someone or it's split to users. No, it will round um, until someone hit the jackpot or until the money gets to zero. Um, So claiming price, you don't have a specific time. You can claim the price from for round, for example, 1 in round 10, since the smart contract has dedicated the amount to your wallet. So you can claim it anytime. You don't need to claim it in a specific like round. You can claim your previous round in this round, and it will like just it will just put the amount together, and you'll claim the whole amount at the same time. And again, remember, we are doing it on chain, so you'd still be paying few transaction fee, uh, the same as when you are using, for example, Kepler or any other wallet. So yeah, my best and favorite part is referrals, and I'm laughing because I'm using this referral as my super premium incomes. I can say extra incomes here because every time when I can say every day I'm receiving almost 200 stuff. I can say yeah, 200 stuff, and you can imagine how many tickets I can buy with 200 stuff. How does it really work? So you just take your referral link like this here. You can share the referral link, and if someone you shared your referral link buy a ticket, you automatically get 10% on tickets. So if someone buy 10 tickets, you get 5 stars. So you have 1 star from this guy. So you can still never deposit any amount of a SAF in your wallet, but still paying. And mine, I started with 500 SAF. Now I have almost like 20,000 without adding any amount. You'll see how it works. And this is the best part for us, like in the team. We want to share more referral links to our friends. And since the first ticket is free, I don't know if you know, but the first ticket is free for everyone. So when you share the link to your referral, maybe he will win uh, some amount, and from that one he will start buying tickets. You'll be lucky to get money from that guy. So yeah, you can have more than one invited people. You can invite more than one people. Like you can invite more than one uh, referral referee. So, for example, here you can have 12 invited, but only 8 active. Since since only 8 people bought their ticket. Um, Deposit. You have a wallet. It's a normal wallet. You can withdraw the money you win in WinSaf, or you can deposit from Kepler wallet or any other wallet. Win a SAF wallet, for example, you can use it to deposit some SAF here in case you want to buy tickets, and you can withdraw the money you get from for example, if you won in a previous round, you can still send the money in your wallet, external wallet, and vice versa. You can do anything. It's a normal wallet. We just don't have the staking here since it's just helping you to deposit and withdraw money. Um, we have responsible play. Like this helps you to stop yourself saying, okay, this week I want to buy only a maximum of 100 tickets. But no one does use it. I know many people doesn't want to be controlled, so they want to pay. It's just a security part. So if you want to make a limit of a SAF amount you want to spend a day, like a day or a week, you can like say, okay, I will spend only this week 120 SAF. And you can also say I am doing a break. You won't be able to buy ticket anymore. This is just a security stuff for you to not spend all your stuff inside. So yes, we have a lot of users now. We have around 732 users playing on WinSaf. This is a very good amount since we are only in round 17. I hope in round 1,000 will be around 1 million or something. I don't know. We hope so. So we've spent we've like we got 3.41 million staff paid into price in WinSaf since we started, and 100% of all pool was drawn verified. The draw was verified on chain. Yeah. Round 17, we are now in round 17, and this amount may not be correct since people are still going and buying tickets. So it's growing every time, every second, every day, like every hour, I mean. So this might not be correct right now. And we got 1,679 tickets sold, and we got 14 players, but I mean now we can get more than 14 players, and the price still 5. Our treasury 52 um, thousand. This treasury is the money inside the contract to help new users to buy tickets. It helps people who get like free tickets from game from random like spin they are doing in the game. So this gets back to the user. It's not for Software Chain Foundation. It's not for me. It's not for developers. So it gets to the community. And so once we have a huge amount, we do boost the pool with this amount. For example, if we have 200,000 staff here, we can withdraw one like we can boost from this amount and send it to the pool, the current pool. That's how it works. But you can see this the balance in the smart contract is around something like this. And again, it's growing every time. Every time new we have new users and new tickets, and every transaction is verifiable on chain. Round closes tomorrow 7 a.m. UTC. So yeah, and all like we got around 4,411 transactions. This is a very good like statistics for WinSaf since we only have this 17 rounds. Only 17 rounds, we have this amount, and we've spent like 3,041 million stuff. This is incredible, and yeah, we are really happy for this number, and we hope it will grow. It will still grow. Now, this is quite technical, but we won't show here the code. We just want you to understand behind the scene how it works. So even if you are not a developer, you will still understand. Don't worry about it. So the first layer, we have the app. You see the app, the front end, the UI you can use, and then we have the coordinator. We have the signer, which is a module that helps you to sign the transaction. We have messengers from the like from alert like Telegram. You have notification. Sometimes you can see notification like few hours remaining or 10 minutes remaining. This is the module running that process. And this is from the smart contract mostly. And referee, like also the referee, uh, like, sorry, anyone? Oh, okay. So I'm not really understanding this. Sorry. I think this is a mistake. It must not be here because this layer is mostly for smart contract and the referee doesn't really touch the smart contract itself. Must be fixed. Um, where tickets, this is the space where tickets draws payout actually lives, mostly inside the smart contract and variables. And the last layer is smart contract, sorry, software chain mainnet itself. You can see the chain ID, which is a mainnet chain ID. Why you can trust the draw? Numbers are public. So winning number comes from an independent randomness feed, not from WinSaf. We usually repeat it. It's not our backend generating numbers. It's publicly visible and the smart contract check it before accepting it. So everything is on chain, you can verify it. Second, no one can rig and the timing. Like we can't change. I mean, anyone can close a round and start a draw once the clock hits zero. So this no one, everyone can do it, but we do it automatically. That's why after the countdown gets to zero, directly the server starts running the draw. Your money, your call. WinSaf team can't move players around funds directly. We are not able to move any fund since we are not able to sign any transaction. The WinSaf server does only hold a portion of the key to help you to recover. That's the reason we are keeping the portion. And this MPC server, like MPC wallet, is well known in most of like mobile apps since we want the wallet to stay self-custodial. That's why we secure a portion of the key, but we are not able to do any kind of transaction from your wallet. No one is able to do it. I mean, every round keeps a public record of the numbers, the source that produced them, and how the pool was split. So you have every single transaction. We have around 100,000 states in the smart contract. So you can see every state running on the smart contract on chain directly. I will show you how it looks like in case you want to go and take after. Oh yes. Thank you for your attention. We are at the end of this first presentation. For those who came late, we had this first presentation for normal users and like for everyone. And this will be shared publicly in case you want to go through it after. And now we will go through a demo. Um, I will share my screen, my WinSat app. I've changed my password since I'm showing it publicly, and I will recover it after. Since I don't have another Telegram account, so I was not able to create a new account to show you how it works and the demo for newcomers and people who may not have WinSat running already. So yeah, this is WinSaf. I hope that you can see the screen, the WinSaf screen. Good, nice. So I've updated my password with just one simple password. This is not my password in case you have access to my wallet. You won't be able to do it with this password. Let me yeah. So for this screen, you have the balance here. We have the settings up there. We have the balance here. We have the referrals. As I was telling you, this is my favorite part where every time I'm checking only this, even if I don't win here, I'm just checking my referral because I'm getting more money every day, and I have a secure some referees. I know every day they buy tickets, so this is my favorite part. We have the current rounds, which is 18, and the roll from 17. So some money, some previous balance comes from round 17. If there was no money, no stuff coming from round 17, we should not have this one here. So we are in round 18. If you see here a boosted amount, this boost can come from the foundation, can come from anyone who wants to boost the pool. Boosting means you send money in the pool, but you don't get tickets. For example, the foundation doesn't need to have a ticket in case they want to support the pool. And sometimes we'll be withdrawing money from the treasury of WinSaf in case we have a good amount. We'll be sending it in the pool to boost the amount. So if people, if you know, from round 1 to round 10, we were boosting the WinSaf pool with 100,000 staff every day. So the amount was really huge. Now this is money from like people in the community. We can see that this shows only after at the end of the countdown and at the exact time when it's the drawing, and then you'll see the numbers here. And you can come back here and check the watch draw. If you check here, you'll have the previous round. You can see round 17, not the current, because the current is only showing here. You can buy tickets. Buying ticket, you can buy one directly, or you can buy 10, 50, 100, or 500. And you can do many times the same process. So for example, if you are lucky enough and you know the number, maybe God gives you the number in your head. Hey, okay, I want to choose the number myself. You can shift here and it will be changing. When you want, God says you stop here. You can now stop and okay, you keep the number. But when you are going with more than one, you'll need to, you'll take number, it will be a bulk generation. You can't fit 50 or 10 numbers directly here. I want to buy here ticket. Yeah, maybe let me buy one. Maybe this is my lucky ticket. I'll just use my password. Just use my password. Ah, sorry, I need to close this since I've opened it uh, few hours ago. Okay. The reason was I opened it a few hours ago. So, sorry, this was not my password. Yeah, okay, good. Now I can buy my ticket. I can buy, for example, one ticket, my lucky ticket. I'll show you tomorrow in the players group where I'll get this money back, the 5 sat. This is how it works. So you can see cosigner with server shared. Okay, let's copy this transaction and go back here and let's check on chain. Okay, we do have flow here. Let's check the transaction. So you'll be able to see. You can see that this is a WinSaf buy around 18, and this is a timestamp from the memo. You can have the smart contract. You can see the full transaction, and if you want to see kindness, you can have your keys here and the full JSON row of the transaction. You can have everything. You can see the contract is here. You can have the sender and everything about the transaction. So it's running, it's fully on chain. What else? We also have, so you can have here the number of players and the number of tickets. Myself, I bought 15,000, 1,500, like 1,501, like 1,501 ticket myself. So maybe this money is mine. We have the referrals here. Let me do this. Okay. We have the referrals here. So I have 39 people invited and 21 qualified, and you can see I've earned around 1,680. This gives me the whole balance money I have here. I had only 500, and you can see the amount of ticket I'm buying every day. So this means most of money coming from referrals. And if you have someone buying, your referee buying a ticket, you can have the money here. You can see the balance here. You can just check here, and you can claim here directly by going like this. Yeah. And you'll get the 30 sat. For me, I had a balance of 30 sat, and from the 30 sat, I can directly buy a ticket with the 30 sat. Yeah. So this is my new balance. What else? We also have the strip. This is a game, like helping new people buying tickets even if you don't have sat. So every day, if you come here and check in, you'll be getting some X points, and once it reaches the 1,000, you get one ticket. Every three or 4 days, I'm getting one free ticket. So you can also spin here. This also gives you the like XP. Let me spin it. Maybe I'll get Sorry, what's happening? Okay. Nothing. This is because of you guys. I usually get something. Okay. If you get, for example, 500, 250 star, XP, it will show it here. It will show it, sorry. It should show it here. And once you reach 1000 XP, XP, you have one free ticket. And this money comes from the treasury as well. You can also see missions like have 40 XP or like buying like 3 tickets. You can also have achievement, refer 25 people, like 14 days straight, and this also gives you XP and helping you to buy having free tickets. We also have leads. Leads shows you only someone got 200, 264,000 something from only one round. So with 6 wins and 119 tickets, he got this amount. So in if you are lucky enough, you'll be able to get a lot of stuff from WinSaf. Yeah, I think that's it. We also have rewards. This is referral again, and what else? History, drawing. This shows you all the jackpot numbers, like all people winning. This is all number winning in WinSaf. Um, this is what I was talking about. Like you can add the limit, deposit limit. You can say, okay, daily deposit limit. You can say weekly deposit, monthly, something like that, and you'll have them here. For me, I don't need any limit. I will be controlling myself. And this is now the wallet, your wallet. Every record saved on chain, and you can check them here. For example, daily spin, daily check-in, buy tick sent. Like this is the transaction fee referral, and I bought like around something 1,000 tickets, 1,500 tickets, expected activities. So everything is recorded here. And you can also do a deposit. You have your QR code in case someone want to send some test stuff here. You can not testnet stuff. I mean, if you want to send me some stuff, you can just use my wallet address to send me stuff. And you can also withdraw. So in case you want, I have, for example, here 14,000 stuff. I can withdraw it here. You want me to do a demo withdraw? Someone can drop wallet address here. We'll try to do a withdrawal of 4,000 SAF. Only a WinSaf wallet. The first to drop the wallets will get the 4,000 SAF. I'm waiting. So yeah, we are okay. Okay. I hope this is a WinSaf wallet. I really hope. I really hope. Innocent, is it true? This is a WinSaf wallet? Okay, we just
Yes,
dropped
sir.
the. Okay, good. So I will just put the amount. I promise to send 4,000, something like this. Why this is not working? Um, you're not lucky. It's hanging. Sorry, wait. I open it again. If it's a bug, we'll fix it, but let me.
It will work. It's just always big like that.
Okay, let's do it again. Okay, wallet, withdraw. I'll just put. Oh, it doesn't really work. Okay, let me send 200 instead. Okay, 400. Let me start with 400. I need to figure out why it doesn't really move. It's not moving. Maybe because I'm using a computer. I don't know. I'll check. But in my phone, I've checked it works. Okay, so we'll need more wallet since I'm just sending 400, 500. We'll need more wallet to send the 4,000 stuff to people. Only WinSaf wallet kindly. So I'm not able to verify that. Okay, we have price. We have okay, we have price. Price, you've sent it twice. Wow. Okay, let's start with innocent. Innocent. Okay, I really hope it will go through. Okay, the second one is price. Yes. Okay. You can check on your end if you got the 500 SAF. Let me know kindly. So we'll be sure that it's working. Okay, the second one, we still need uh like four wallets of six. This is a bonus for people who are very active and like lucky enough. Yes, so we can start with questions. In case you have any question, we are at the end of our demo presentation, and I'll be happy to answer the most of question you have. And yeah, if you have any question, you can just drop it in the chat, or you can directly um, up. Yeah, thank you very much. I'm waiting for questions. Any question or any wallet? So you guys does you don't really like need some you don't need 500 SAF. I'll close my WinSaf. So um, we hope that this presentation, this section helps you to understand how WinSaf works and how the smart contract works behind the WinSaf. Yes, Lucas?
Yo, Jim began. That was an amazing presentation. Please let's just give him a round of applause. I just give him a round of applause. That was an amazing presentation. So I have a quick question. I noticed since a couple of weeks now, whenever I am trying to open my WinServe, um, but it takes longer, slightly longer than usual. What could be the issue? What could be the cause of that? Yeah.
Yeah. So yes, that we've been fixing that issue. Now we can see, first of all, back into the only sign-in process. When we were like trying to sign a transaction, it was taking very long. That was the first one. The second one was when we were opening. So we had a lot of processing coming from the smart contract. Let me open the smart contract again. You can see that the issue we had is to fetch information from the smart contract. Since the smart contract is on-chain activities and we don't have indexes to directly organize the data we have on chain. For example, here the state we have around 100,000 state on chain. That's why it takes long to fetch information and to show it in um, your application. Now we are fixing it. We've fixed the first part when we about signing. So it's quite quick. It's signing like very quickly. It takes only maximum of 30 seconds because you need to provide the first key and the second key. It's like you are using a multi-sig wallet, so you'll need to sign with your local active, your local ID and the server side. So after the local finishes, it switch to the on-chain. But the loading process takes long because of the on-chain transactions like and activities. We are trying to fix it by having an indexer only for WinSaf. So we'll be fetching and synchronizing transaction from the smart contract to an indexer, and the indexer will be serving the front end. So it will be really, really much better and much quicker. Yeah. But yeah, we are trying to fix it, and every week we are making an update, and like we hope to have the fully up fixes of this issue by next week. I mean, at the end of next week, we can have the the WinSaf running very, very quickly. And you can see this is a new application. We have a lot of things we are fixing from the community, everyone bringing issues, and we are trying to make a quicker update and the faster improvement we can do. Yeah. And yeah, any other question? Lucas, I hope this answers your question.
Yes, it did. Thank you so much for the explanation, and I'm sure that everyone on the space also like gained from this. Thank you for the clarification, Peter.
Thank you. Thank you. Any other question? And again, you can ask your question in French. So I can speak French, I can speak English. So you can ask your question in French or in English. Feel free. This is an open community and you can ask anything. No wrong or like no wrong question. Ask anything you think you have about WinSap. Yeah, since we still have 9 minutes, I hope to wait until two more minutes. If we don't have any question, I will just close the session by there. And okay, I'm not seeing the screen. Okay, Sami, you can ask your question in French or English, any.
Ok, merci beaucoup, coach. Merci beaucoup. Yeah, I think I speak in English. So when I invite someone via the referral link, am I the one to provide him some stuff to start the game also? Or what's
It's really,
what's right? Yeah.
Yeah, it really depends. So when I send the invite link, I send some 5 stuff to make sure that maybe he's lucky enough. You know, Benedict is here. He got like 9,000 something for the first time. So if you want, it's not mandatory. So you can send the link and say, okay, if you don't have enough stuff, I can send you 5 stuff. So you test the first one. So now we fix that issue. So every time you are sending the link, if the user open an account or a wallet or WinSaf, he will directly get the first ticket. So he will get the first 5 stuff to buy the ticket from the smart contract and from the community. So you don't need to provide more. And maybe you want to provide him some support. Okay, this is not mandatory and it's not from the smart contract side. You can't do it directly and automatically in WinSaf. You need to send it from external wallet or directly withdrawing from the WinSaf wallet. That's how it works. So it's not mandatory, but if you want to support and if someone is really new, you can guide him by sending some stuff and see if he's able to do the transaction. So it's not really mandatory, but do it if you have some stuff. Yes.
Okay, coach. Okay, coach. I'll win first of all. I make my jackpot first of all, then I'd help them.
Good luck again.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Any other question? Friends, I've seen you like very active, reacting, and now you got like 500 tickets. I know that in the player group, we have a playing group. I don't know if someone drop it in the chat. So this is the best place to recover from the previous pain of buying a lot of tickets and without winning. So and when you won, you can also share in the group and share on social media, so people will know that we have a place where we play our lottery on chain, and people will know about the WinSaf application itself. So yeah, join us, join the group, and ask any question in the group. I think I'm not the only one to answer those questions. You have many people. You have friends. You have Josephine. You have Theo and and they will help you to get started. Thank you very much. One last question in case you have, and we'll close the session. Okay, thank you very much for your time, and we hope to see you in the game by today or tomorrow. See you next time.